Good morning, people of God. I want to answer the question that so many have been asking out there. How do I know my assignment here on earth? Now, it is very simple. First, you need to have a relationship with God. You need to be prayerful. You need to be obedient to His word. You have to pay more attention to your spiritual growth. You must be actively in service, either in your church or in any way you connect to God. Make sure you are active. Serve without eye service. And you need to follow the leading of the Holy Spirit. Sometimes God may be telling you something through His voice. He may be telling you what to do, the next step to take, and you'll be in procrastination till time flies. So you need to follow the prompting, the leading of the Holy Spirit. And more importantly, you need to pay attention to prophetic declaration. What people have said, what God has said through people over your life, pertaining your calling and assignment. People have prophesied that you are this, you are that, and up till now, you don't take it to heart. You don't believe. You're waiting for God to speak to you directly. Most of the time, God may not speak to you directly. You pay attention to those voices, those prophecies. Use it as a prayer point. Pray for clarity. If God is the one that spoke through those people, let Him reveal it to you. Let Him speak to you the way you can understand so that you know what to do. Just like the case of Moses. Moses had a calling, but until God encountered him at the backside of the desert, it was not yet clear to him. He was walking by his own motivation, by his own ambitions, until God encountered him. Just like the case of Jeremiah too. The Bible said in Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5, it said, "Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. Before you came forth out of your mother's womb, I sanctified thee. I ordained thee a prophet to nations." So you need to have an encounter with God. It is it is the strongest. You need to have an encounter with God for conviction. And this encounter can only come when you are consistent in fellowship, in prayer, in the study of the word. You pay attention to prophetic declaration and more. Even Jesus himself, the Bible said he was a man of prayer. After his baptism, he paid attention to the leading of the Holy Spirit. The Spirit led him into the wilderness, fasting 40 days and 40 nights. After he came out, you can see the signs and wonders he did. Even until the day he was crucified, the Bible says he was still praying. At the Garden of Gethsemane, he was still praying. So you need to be prayerful, you need to study, you need to build your spiritual life, build your altar. Before God begin to speak through your altar, there must be sacrifices that you have offered on that altar. It is not your altar that speaks. It is God that speaks through your altar. Based on the strength of that altar, based on how far you have gone with it. So God will begin to speak through that altar. And your assignment will begin to be clear to you. Your vision will begin to be clear. What God has called you to do will begin to be clear to you.